Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. I have made it my way to Mordor, and looks like we got a quest up over here. This was the raids. So let's see what they want us to do next. For prosperity. We get some, battle for materia, skill speed, Tennessee. Grara Tia is ready to address the assembled Fellowship of Noah. The Fellowship of Noah being accounted for, it is time this assembly was called to order. Rambrose will be presenting over the meeting. If you would be so kind as to inform him of your readiness to proceed. Okay, for prosperity, Rambrose, I am ready. Welcome back to command. I have just been reading about your encounter in the Labyrinth of the Ancients. It pleasures me greatly to note that you seem none the worse for the experience. For your reference, I have added my own notes to Gara's preliminary expedition report and begun compiling a Crystal Tower survey log. The information contained therein will be available to you at all times. Should you have any questions, you need only ask. Now, if there are no objections, I shall begin with a summary of the expedition's key accomplishments. Oh, that's it? That's it? For prosperity is done, eh? Well, let's go ahead and get us a Tennessee. Oh, wait, there's more. In the course of this, our first foray into the grounds of the Crystal Tower, we succeeded in neutralizing the structure's outer defenses before proceeding to secure the maze surrounding the base of the spire. According to Tickman's account, the labyrinth defenses were most emphatically active. Disturbingly, his report also mentioned a violent encounter with a sentry heavily augmented by Allegam technology. In short, our misgivings were well founded. The Crystal Tower was not simply thrust above ground by the chaotic shifting of Earth. It has somehow been reawoken. If, as seems increasingly likely, the tower's secrets should prove to be dangerous to share with the world, we will have no choice but to contain them, short of leveling the place. This will almost certainly involve returning its mechanisms to a state of dormancy. To do that, however, we will first need to address the question of how they work, to answer to which must surely be waiting for us inside the tower itself. In conclusion, that is where we must go. A task rather easier said than done, if its perils of the labyrinth are any indication. Did I move that all further exploration of the tower be delayed until such time as an exhaustive analysis of the structure's defenses have been completed? Master Garlean, may I entrust this task to you? It would be my pleasure. Don't forget about us. It's like you said, Chief. We founded the Ironworks to make sure that technology was used for the right reasons. And that means making sure it's not used for the wrong ones. We'd be doing our jobs if we didn't see this through to the end. Lads, well, I hope you're ready for some back-breaking chores. Well, everything's to be in hand here, so I shall take my leave of you for the present. If I am to witness this valiant tale unfold with my own eyes, I must needs hone my martial skills, ere we ascend the spire. You'll do nothing of the sort, Jiraha. Your knowledge may prove useful to the Master Garlean's investigation. Oh, he's pouting. As an observer, I am not strictly speaking subject to your authority. Pray do not mistake my intent, Tickman. I am well aware that I shall never be a match for one with your innate talents. However, hard I train, but be that as it may, pray do not allow your skills to rust from disguise during the coming pause. We would need you fighting fit if our supplicant forays are to prove as productive as this one. Mark me, we have not yet caught more than the briefest glimpse of that which time has obscured. Soon, however, we shall cast off the veil and gaze upon the glory of the Garlean Empire. And with that encouraging thought in mind, it is time to bring this assembly to a close. Let us all focus on the task at hand, that our next expedition may begin all the sooner. Meeting adjourned. Who is this? I told you should not have broke the defenses. Such a terrible mess. Yet it does leave the doors wide open, so to speak. That's what I said. That is exactly what I said. Why they blowing stuff up. One cannot help but be impressed. I'm beginning to understand the reliance you place on adventurers, old friend. So, this is the legacy of the Garlean Empire left behind. If my readings are correct, the energy source waiting atop the tower is a match for even the ultimate weapon. Nay, more than a match. Hehehe, a new toy for me to play with. Oh, I believe the fate has conspired to deny me my just rewards once again. But it would seem they had a great destiny in mind for me. And so long as my ambition burns, I shall strive to seize it. The dream lives on. Sid, do not disappoint me. Is that Sid's dad? Who is that? And why do we leave the gates open? Alright, well that ends it for today. Thanks for joining me, and when we come back, we will do another quest. Maybe this one, maybe a different one. Who knows? Guess we'll find out tomorrow.